now, lads! Aim true! Make every shot count! Fire on my command!
There's a judderiness right now. Not sure what setting I could change to affect that. Maybe it's the lore settings, graphics. Hopefully that hasn't been too high. Seems fun. I'll hire it back up. We'll leave it at, I can lower it in post. That's not right. Fucker. Butcher's Carnage. Gain health by striking enemies with melee attacks. You can also use feral fluid flasks for healing. The F, I presume.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies.
Do not forget. Courage never goes unnoticed. Perseverance is always richly rewarded. The Emperor's love is eternal. And the Empire never turns its gaze from its heroes.
Be sure to alert any heroes if I meet them. Not seeing any here. Nothing but a charnel pit.
Reeks of something foul, something inhumane.
It's a big area to explore around, but there's absolutely nothing here to it. And fire that you can stumble into. Because I don't think I actually hit off the fire there, but I still took damage. The first time, yeah, I ran into it, but the second time, no. I've actually been in a measure of pain the whole way through this set. I don't know why, I'm sore. But yeah, this is part of a limited time playtest. If I could get it up soon, you may be able to catch the tail end of it, but probably not.
Anyone? Is anyone? What the bloody hell is that?
as hard as you expect. Dismissed, General. Or be dismissed. Kind of wrote off me actually beating this first time. That's fine. Restart. And a bit of a mercy feature. Outside. We go in. Fuck you. See how effective fire is on this fucker. Not bad damage all in all, but given the commitment I made to it, to the point of probably botching this attempt. It doesn't seem good enough, you know? It's too slow to get to burning. Have I gained points? I swear I have. Feels almost like there is the first Berserker Mercy feature going on. Another game I've been meaning to get to, but I want to finish the Soulsborne series first. Well, I shouldn't say. I should say more Elden Souls than that. Really, maximum level. Okay. Bottle end. Because he has 3 weak points. Shoot them. Shooting them is already effective, but realizing the issue in this plan now. Have to do it now without being able to slow time. Effective, but now less effective. We'll make it work. If you didn't see Kurz in the first Berserker, when you try a boss, you can make progress on it. Well, like, you can try a boss and fail, and you still get some souls. Effectively meant you could grind on a boss. Like you know, say you're fighting Artorias. You did... And let's say you felt you were under-geared for that fight. Under-level for that fight. You could still keep fighting Artorias and get to the level you feel is better. You know? You could run up, fight Artorias, die, respawn right nearby, and get your souls back with some extra. It was a hell of a mercy feature. So rather than having to stop attempting the boss fight, go somewhere else, fight the enemies over there, you could keep trying the boss fight, learning it, and getting paid for it. It was a hell of a mercy feature. One thing I would say was weird about the game is, like, you're sold as a powerful combatant on a few levels. But when you would hit an enemy, you would do like 600 damage to General Mook, and you take off like a fourth of its hit points. General Mook would hit you and take off like a fourth of your hit points with 100 damage. I'm throwing random numbers out here, but basically the enemies would hit you for less than you'd hit them, and you would take off like proportionate amounts of each other's health bar, or maybe they'll take off a little more of yours. So you end up feeling like a real glass cannon, where, you know, and even then, like, questionably cannon. Because, like, the, like, rando soldiers that were there to, like, well, be there, were surprisingly durable against you, given how burly and scary you are and powerful you're meant to be, you know? So it just felt like there was two different numerical damage systems in play, yours and the enemies, rather than there being kind of a uniform damage figure, a uniform damage system. Like again, like you would hit an enemy and it's like you could do 1,000 points of damage, and it's General Mook and they're still alive, and they would hit you for 200 and that's half your hit bar gone, you know? You felt oddly flimsy. Like, it seemed like they wanted to appeal to the idea of, you know, big numbers and looking cool, but it just made the whole scaling look weird to me. Like, go watch my series on it. It was my biggest gripe with it because it just looked weird, you know? Like, you're this, like, bulky, like, legendary general guy, and you're wailing on these, like, random, like, footmen, and they're taking the beating and dishing one back, and they're doing a lot lower numbers, but it seems a lot more effective on you. Maybe it's because you refuse to wear clothes, but I don't know. But yeah, that's what it's been like a year or two since I played it, so it is a bit hazy. But I remember it just felt like the damage numbers were really weird. Like the damage numbers for you and damage numbers for the enemy. And it just felt disjointed. It's like you're speaking two different languages. Never noticed that till it's too late. That is obnoxious. Even if you dodge below him, like, what should be out of range of the guy. Yeah, I am actually getting paid, even on failures. Even if you dodge. Like, I swear I should have been in a position where he couldn't have actually hit me. With his guns, and yet he did. Like, he's a big guy, and I dodged kind of like right in front of him. Moving forward as you're trying to block seems like a good idea. Damn it. But it seems like a good idea to block, move forward, block, because like often you get knocked out of the way after the follow-up attacks. And you kind of want to actually be in the way of as many hits as possible. But yeah, there's absolutely no benefit to me to having the catalysts now, the souls of the game. Couldn't actually move there. I took these shots because I physically could not move. Not sure if it's my keyboard or what. Ah, when they're in this down state, you can't really get cheap shots on them. You can do minuscule damage. Fuck you. Most of this is my blood, I think, at this point. Alright, General Lothric, just shut up and die. Now you'll do it. Yeah, I think I remember seeing this. Don't home in on me, you bastard. Did I really die? Sorry, I need to remember how the controls go. I thought I saw a snippet of this boss fight where he looked downright skeletal or something. I didn't really look too hard at it though. This may be a try it again tomorrow moment. Also, when you're like looping on a boss fight, you don't want to be stuck in unskippable cutscenes. Even if it only lasts a moment, it's a bit obnoxious. Very close there. It's really showing its pre-alpha state. This feels very, does feel in the need of polish. But again, it's a pre-alpha. It's pretty good for a pre-alpha, you know? Plus the issues may just be on my end. Like maybe I'm missing an AMD update. I got too aggressive, that's on me. But, I also hate having to hit the button. So I'm just used to the other games rezzing you. I think I'm just getting impatient. But I do think my equipment here might be also messing with me. Keyboard's been a little unresponsive as of late. grab this. Part of me's wondering, there really isn't a way to change my specs, is there? Okay. That's a bit obnoxious. Didn't know anything but a level cap. Look, upgrades that felt reasonable enough, but I'm a little iffy on them now. Very slowly my wounds all the way healed because of that one upgrade. I wonder if the one that heals you even during the cutscenes, even during this it heals. I do wonder if the other thing will be better. Reloaded. You on attack. One. I need to hold on, since there's going to be a second phase, I need to hold on to resources for the second phase. I'm hoping there's only going to be 2 because I don't have enough resources to go beyond that. They do have the very slight regen thing on. Not doing bonus damage for shooting a sweet spot. But still, it does something. But yeah, I thanks to that very slight regen, which I'm not sure if it's good enough to justify in this fight. I don't have to bonus damage on the weak spots, but it's still the weak spots are still useful. Gonna be honest, I'm seeing this as less fighting Napoleonic France, and I'm Frenchman, and I'm seeing this as more fighting Demon George Washington. I dodged that one, but I'll be honest, I accept that. It was kind of cool. I think he's a little weaker this time. That was on me. Interesting, he moves you away. Not sure if there's any value in trying to engage those guys. I couldn't move there, I just got stuck on something. I think my keyboard actually gave out on me. It's been fussy, but it's really annoying to try and do this when it's acting up. I wouldn't try and play this game with a controller. It's very much not built for controllers. I'm sorry, you can't do aim mechanics like this with a controller. No, I refuse. I reject that proposition. I'm gonna stop here. I'm kind of fumbling up the controls, and it's just getting frustrating. I'm making mistakes, then my keyboard locks up on me. It's not exactly fun. So I'll stop here. I may very well come back tomorrow to. Oh, that really does quit you straight to desktop. I may very well come back tomorrow to play more, but for now I'm gonna stop because it was getting to me. Okay, so what's my opinion on the game? I think it's an interesting enough idea, like visually setting so far. I'm not sure it's quite grabbing me, as in like some games really like get a grip on me. It I don't think it has, but I think it seems enjoyable enough that I would come back and actually play it at some time in the future. Like I said, I do want to finish Elden Ring, and then I already have some Souls likes already bought, so I want to go play them. That'll be NIOH 1 and 2, as well as Code Vein. I have the Surge floating around as well, which I may touch, I'm not sure. But I certainly want to try NIOH and Code Vein, because I actually spent money on those. The others mentioned were got via Humble Monthly. So, yeah. But yeah, I could see me come back and trying this. It seems like an interesting enough idea and whatnot, but it is a pre-alpha demo. So it's kind of hard to judge too much about what the game is like and whatnot, because it's a pre-alpha demo. It's subject very much to change. So, one sec. So yeah, it's very much subject to change and tweaking, improvement. But what I've played here felt fine, felt good enough. Um, there was nothing too glaring beyond my keyboard deciding to cut out there towards the end. So I was probably going to die anyway, but I want to die on my own terms, not because my equipment suddenly stopped working. Like if I fail in a game, I want to fail because I failed, not because the keyboard suddenly decided to not let me play, you know? So between the keyboard and the mouse acting up, it's been frustrating. But yeah, I like the idea. It seems interesting enough. I'm curious to see, what's going on here with Demon Napoleon, and I certainly will play more at some time in the future. But it does come down the list of Souls likes, um, simply because I already bought some of them, and I've been meaning to get to them for years now. But I've been wanting to 100% the games I've already done first, or at least 100% as far as the achievements are concerned. So, if there's anything else, if there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. This is a bit long for an episode, but I'll upload it as one thing. You might be getting a second episode tomorrow, so you can look forward to that. But if you aren't, well, I'm going to be trying to get some other demo footage out to you. I've ended up sitting on random ones from over the year, so I'd like to get those out to you. So, and then there's something else as well I'm trying to work on. I recorded footage and it got tainted, so yeah, the audio is kind of fucked on it, but I'm not giving up on the footage. No way, now I'm re-recording it. So, even if you don't get more of this, because I don't get to go back to it and then the playtest's over, or the playtest is already over tomorrow, you will hopefully get something else instead. But, yeah, till next time, folks, I'm just starting to ramble. I hope you've enjoyed. If you like to tell me, please let me know below. But until next time, love and peace, baby.